Great freaking show tonight. We're going to talk about this young man who got pinched trying to pull a scam over at Nike, the Nike outlet store. We're also going to talk about, do you own fakes? Because there's a chance you may own fakes. There really is a chance. We're going to get through this story, and we are live, but this is content. Skip 30 seconds if you don't want to watch the intro. Let's go.
Boy, Young Jizzle, nigga, y'all know what it is, man. DJ Dales.
Peace, man. What's up, y'all? This is Common, and right now you checking out DJ Dales. Stay in tune with him, all right?
DJ Dales, absolutely wonderful.
What it do, what it does, kid. Mr. R.I.P. himself, Low Socation, ain't no so rockin' with DJ Dales.
And with it, y'all, it's your boy, Neighborhood Nip. Big shout out to my homeboy, DJ Dales. No question, Neighborhood Nip.
Dales, Red, man, I'm in the building. Let's get it.
All right, we are live. We're going to go through this article. This is courtesy of the Iowa News. This was in Iowa. I have a link in the description box if you're looking for it. And this was posted on, June 20th. June 20th, Nike factory store workers stole nearly $20,000 through fake returns, police say. This article is by Kelly Merkel. So this is the young man. Is this a guy? Yeah, I think it's a guy. Spencer Smith. We'll say person, right? We got to be politically correct nowadays. I don't want to insult no one. So in Iowa, an Iowa man was accused of stealing nearly $20,000 from his employer while working at the Nike factory store in West Des Moines. I probably am saying that wrong. I'm sorry. And it says, Spencer Smith, 23 years old, is charged with one count of first-degree theft. He was booked into the Dallas County Jail on Monday. All right. Says court documents claim the theft happened between February 1st and June 6th, while Smith was a part-time employee at the Nike factory store. He is accused of making more than 60 fraudulent returns. 60 of them motherfuckers. That's a whole lot of returns. Totaling $19,596.29. We are live. Keep it active in the chat if you want to keep rocking, by the way, and leave your comments. It doesn't really say exactly how he got into these schemes. How do you think he did this? How do you think he did this through these returns? And it says that this money was credited to his Chime Credit debit card. Okay. And that's all we have for this story right here. But it did inspire me to once again speak about something that I constantly am thinking about. And that's people getting the replicas, wearing them, or maybe not wearing them once, and then returning the replicas and getting their money back for the shoes. It's the same barcode, I'm pretty sure, on these fakes, right? So how do we know we are getting real shoes when there is definitely an opportunity for these scammers? And look, this guy may be innocent. Let's keep it real, all right? I'm not saying that everyone's supposed to be innocent until proven guilty in the court of law, correct? I want to start bringing out sneaker of the day. We're going to do that at the 5-minute mark. I want to start doing that. So people are excited about that, by the way. I'm going to try my best to do that. And how do you think this guy maneuvered this shit right here? Let's see. So we got Sean in here. He says, that is hilarious. We got some wrestling podcast here. Woot, woot. He says, the All About Wrestling podcast. Salute, bro. Denzel, DC, Curtis, show some courtesy, Curtis. How about this alleged drama going on with Jim Jones and Pusha T? Have you guys heard about that? Let me know how you feel about that too, man. Sean says that guy gonna be wearing those blue canvas slip-ons for a minute. Maybe he can draw a Jumpman logo on it. All right. Let's see what else people got to say. Talk to me. Bring it. We live, baby. Bring this shit to me. Please. We are live for a reason. Chat. Be active. And my people watching on the playback, this is content. I want to know your thoughts. So type, please. Okay. DC says he's going to be wearing orange prison Yeezy slide real soon. Shit. I'm Keck James, bitch, says salute to the Sneaker Addict gang. Let's go. Hit the like if you rockin' real light. Yes, hit that like. I mean, it takes a second. The more likes, the more these videos go out. I posted a crazy, damn good video earlier on these Jordan 11s too, by the way. Gave you all the information on when they release, my thoughts on it all. So definitely check out the video on these. For some reason, we're having serious issues with people getting information of when I'm going live, when I'm posting shit. So listen, you just got to come here every effing day and dig into the channel, okay? We got Henry in here. Henry, how do you think this scam happened? How do you think this guy, this young man, he's in his early 20s, was able to maneuver this? Because we didn't get really the information. Love Jones, real quick, says that probably fake receipts through China's reps. But you got to have the shoes. What do you think is going on with this? Did you catch what I read on the article or no?
Yeah, I kind of quickly heard a little. I mean, this has been happening for years. This is not the first time it's happened. I know people have done it. I know people who I had someone I know who got really in trouble for it.
Oh, wow.
He didn't go to prison, but he had to pay a lump sum, a big amount. And he basically got banned from any finish line. I know somebody was doing it to Foot Locker for 10 years. Foot Locker never.
Jesus Christ.
So it's something that's been happening for years.
I'm listening to you, Henry. I'm just grabbing this drink real quick.
Yeah. Replicas have been around for a minute now. They've gotten better and better. It's really scary, which is funny. I mean, it's funny that this subject has came up because recently I've been in contact with some people. I mean, again, I know people that dibble and dabble with it. I won't lie, I've got my first pair not too long ago. I did not pay for it. How
did you get them for free?
I had a conversation with them, and let's just say, to me, something I always preached is I have so many different avenues. If I want a sneaker, I love all different brands, that I don't just stay with Jordan. If I have a thirst of a sneaker, I go to Ewing, I go to Fila, I go to Reebok. Right now, Reebok has a bunch of their.
I know there's a huge sale going on,
like
and I'm going to be posting them.
$50.
I'm going to be posting a lot of stuff on my Twitter and after this stream. You guys got to start following my Twitter if you're not. If you don't own Twitter, just mother effing get to Twitter and use it as a tool. Follow people like me. Follow freaking Nike and all that shit, man. Use it as a tool. Keep going, please.
Yeah, so you know, I've never had to really pay for. I mean, I would never pay for one really. If they're gifted to me, I've always said, then that's fine. What did RG say?
I'm gonna pull it back up. Shout out to RG. Oh, by the way, just a special announcement. Friday, we will be having the battle at 8 p.m., not at 7, possibly 7:30 Friday, and it will be... I'm still trying to figure it out, but it will be the return of Base Maryland. Base Maryland will be back, and he has got an amazing collection. If anyone wants to smoke with Base Maryland, please contact me. I have a lot of possibilities. I feel like I play spades every single week. And the sooner we get it locked in, the sooner we could get this shit popping nonstop. And shout out to Andrew. Andrew, I hope you hit that like button. Oh, by the way, before we forget, happy birthday to Stretch's birthday yesterday. And Keegan, the number one vegan McPeters, a longtime supporter of me, not only on YouTube, but everywhere. He seems to always support what I do, and I appreciate you. Happy birthday to you. Appreciate y'all, man.
Boom, boom, boom. What's good?
Good as you. And if it's ever your birthday, stay on top of me and I pause, and I will try my best to shout you guys out, man. Love Jones. What's up, baby? So keep going, bro. What are you saying?
So you know, I mean, they've always contacted, especially if you're doing anything with sneakers, or if you follow anybody that does do it. There's a couple of guys I do follow. One of them, I could call him my brother. He, like I said, he dibbles and dabbles in it. And they've told me, I mean, I've seen it myself since the Red Octobers. The Red Octobers, when I first saw the Red Octobers, that's when I really, truly learned about how scary it was, this whole replica sneaker stuff. Like, put it this way, I don't know if you remember, but the way they told, you can tell the difference between the Red October replica and the retail pair is they were coming out too clean. They didn't have no glue stains. They had similar materials. I'm never going to say the exact materials because I'm going to say similar because I can't 100% clarify that it's the same exact materials. All I can say is similar materials.
What are you talking about? These cores that you got?
No, I'm talking about the Red Octobers. When I first saw my first replica, like scary replica. Okay. This was in 2014 they released the Red Octobers. I don't remember, but a replica came through my friend's shop, and he had the real pair. He actually, I've said this story before. He actually had the real pair.
Oh, like, wow!
It came from Nike. So
I had them too.
He put them both next to each other. It was scary, bro. And the only thing is there was a couple little things that were different, but the way you could tell is that it was kind of too flawless compared to the retail pair. A lot of retail pairs came with a lot of glue stain. A lot of retail pair came with certain little tiny defects on them. But, you know, it's a Yeezy. You know, people didn't care.
So Henry, how did they do this? How do you think this guy did this? He said that Spencer is his cousin. Shit, Spencer. How did Spencer do this? How did he not how did he get pinched, but how did this young man maneuver?
I mean,
this?
If you think about it, right? A retail pair now goes for about what, $225 after taxes, two something after taxes.
Right.
What replica pairs right now go between some places, even some for $100 to about, depending, and I'm gonna go with even friends and family pairs. Friends and family pairs can cost you up to about $150 to $175. But then if you go bigger, like the Air Mags or anything like that, they're a little bit more expensive. But they're still way cheaper than what you would get it from you know, whatever other place you could get them from. So he probably bought them for about $100 a piece. Like you said, here, I'll give you an example. They have very
what up, baby? What's popping? Hit that like, please.
They have very similar, you know, stickers. They kind of mastered this.
What's that right there? Is that the cause?
This is the cause ones.
So yeah. Don't say where you got that from, please. But this is just for education.
No. I won't say where I got it from. But all I'm saying is a lot of these places also will work with you. They'll be like, okay, I'll send you this. You tell me, or you know, just put it out there for us.
Henry, let me tell you something, brother. At one point, this channel was the hottest channel on YouTube. I think I'm not tripping. around the Sneak Geeks days.
Yeah.
I think I took him off his throne. That was the hottest shit out there. It was a long time ago. Every dog has its day. I was getting so many fucking views. There wasn't that many YouTubers like there is now. I had these companies from China hit me up. I had a company offer me $40K to just review the replicas. 40,000. They were gonna wire it to me. I said no. 40K. Because I would have just destroyed the integrity of this show. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Now I will.
But I mean, at the same time, you got a lot of people that are big YouTubers still for the past 5 and plus years that started with fake shoes. I'm not gonna say their names. If you know the history, you know who they are. They started with fake shoes. That's all they would review is fakes. And then now they're getting deals with Champ Sports and all these people like that. You know what I mean? And I mean, fake it till you make it, I guess, is a real thing. And being legit is not, right?
I won't say that. I won't say it to that extent. What I'll say is, I think, in my opinion, I'm not saying somebody should go buy it.
You don't have to agree with me. Please don't.
No. I'm saying like with certain things like this, only reason I even want to know is because, so many people have talked about it for so many years. Like I said, I kind of saw it back in 2013, 14, whenever the Red Octobers came out. But I was always curious, but I said I'll never, which I still am standing down on not paying for one. I have not paid for one. I have 2 pairs now in my hand to try them out and see what's going on. Now, would I ever buy one? I still don't think so because, again, I love Ewings. I love Reebok. I love
that's
Fila.
your jam.
Let me be honest. Like, and we just said it right now. Reebok has that huge sell.
Huge sale. Follow my Twitter. I'm going to be posting the best pics. I may even do a whole video on it. And that sells
I want to fix. I want to fix. I can go to Fila. Go to Reebok right now. Get one for $50.
Yeah.
The Ewing I just got. But
Reebok right now, the thing is, the problem with Reebok is that to a lot of the hype beast, to me, I love Reebok. Like my dream,
I love Reebok.
I know I sound so crazy right now, but my dream is not to come out with my own Nike sneaker. My dream is to come out with a Reebok shoe.
Yeah, because
that's what I wore. I wore Reeboks growing up, bro.
Yeah.
I wore these shits. My father said no. I maneuvered to get these once when I was a little boy.
I remember.
I maneuvered because my father would take me to the store that would have the cheapest sneakers you could get. And it was Modell's Central Avenue by Movie Land. If you're from New York, Westchester County, YO, Yonkers, Greenburgh, Elmsford, Ardsley, wherever the case is, and you know that spot never really had the hot shoes, right? You had to go in there and then you go downstairs and they happened to have these. And my dad said I could have any sneaker I wanted. They didn't even have my size, bro. My feet were so small. They were almost like 2 sizes big on me. Bro, when I used to play kickball, the shoe would fall off my feet, would fly in the air. Boop, hit someone in the head. They were that big. But I wanted to have them because everyone had the freaking Jordan 6. Everyone had the other pump, the pressures and all that shit. And I hung out with a lot of, I would say like me in school, I wasn't like the popular like prom king kind of mother effer, but I was friends with everyone. I got along with everyone, from the jocks to the nerds to the degenerates to the hot chicks to the nerdy chicks. Like everyone fucked with me, really. I got along with everyone. And I'll tell you, man, when I wore these, man, motherfuckers were going crazy for these. Everyone wanted to pump my shit. I thought this shit was going to break because it was such a big deal back in the days, man. Like Reebok, I used to always wear like the Reebok leathers, bro, because you could get them in all different colors and freak them with your outfit, Yep. So, like,
you used to get the Reebok classic.
But the pumps, let's be real, bro. The pump is not a popping shoe. Damn, I gotta adjust the lighting on this shit, man. It's like when I back up, it's not as bad. The lighting is fucking crazy on this. Shout out to Johnny Cupcakes, by the way. Boston, Mass. Shout out to Terminology too. But yeah, so fucking like this shoe is like near and dear to my heart. It's one of my favorite 90s sneakers ever. Like this thing is so special to me. Yo, shout out to Franchise Kicks in the building. Love you, my brother. Shout out to Clint. He in here.
Oh, Franchise Kicks.
Yeah. Franchise, that's my guy right there, man. That's a friend of mine. Shout out to Polar. The degenerates are dope, but yeah, I always got along with everyone, man. You know, like I just was like I just like so much different shit that I got along with everyone. Yo, the 18th letter says I was here from the beginning. Dells was one of the OGs that influenced me along with a select few. Most of the big YouTubers today review replicas. And yo, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I feel like
Carissa Carmen.
oh shit. I'm gonna be real with you. Hold on one second. A lot of these guys that are showing these things are showing fakes, bro. Let me hit this promo for the 18th letter real quick, and we'll keep it popping, not stopping. I think this is perfect timing right here for this. Shout out to Trollmageddon.
Oh, we'll start it from the top one time. Look at the poor kid. Look, he's happy.
He's trying not to cry.
Look at this emoji. Before and after. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I can't even tell the difference before and after.
Yo, the before and after is crazy.
It looked like he shaved his beard and shit, but the top of it. What the fuck is the difference?
Yo, I can't. Look at the before and after. Is there any difference?
What the hell is the difference?
It looked like in the first photo he just got out of bed, and then he put a little bit of brush on his head on the second photo. So let me just set you guys up for this. Back in the days, they had these late night infomercials. They still have them now, I think. But if you have a bald spot, they literally had a can where you spray you look like paint. And I don't know if people really bought this shit, but you got to be crazy to buy this.
Oh my god!
So look at he got the. Yo, son. Look at. Yo, just spray it. You good? Yo, I can't. Yo, we can get the widow's peak.
Oh my god.
He should have sprayed it straight, hooked him with a little Caesar action.
Oh my god, look at this fucking guy. Oh my god.
This is ridiculous.
DJ Dells, you know I love you.
Oh, I love you all that's watching live. Interact with me. Damn, man, this phone be saying names and shit. That's crazy. Yo, you fucking me up right now. God damn.
Yeah, you need
just a friend. Yo, just a friend. Just a friend.
Boom, boom, boom. What's good?
What's good is the 18th letter. God damn, man. That shit is crazy. That shit just be saying names. Did that come up on the camera or no?
Yeah, kinda.
Oh, goodness. It's all good.
No, but you know, one thing I will say, and we've had this conversation, me and you, before.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I love all retros. I like all brands. Even back then, I wore LA Gear. I wore British Knights. I wore everything imaginable. And that kind of never went away from me. And that's what drew me to your channel back then. And I've told you this because you were reviewing Reeboks. You were reviewing Fila. You were reviewing all types of brands. And there weren't that many. So, like, I'm telling you, like, it was hard back then to find, even now, channels that had all different brands or reviewed all different brands. Again, viewings. I was introduced with the Ewings with you, Fomer Simpson, and there was another YouTuber.
Yo, why is Fomer? I love Fomer Simpson. I'm not dissing him. I don't watch YouTube like when it comes to sneakers. I try to support the YouTubers that watch my show. So if you're like a YouTuber, I like send me your links as long as you're in my chat all the time and I want to watch you. I just don't have the interest in watching other people because I don't want to get influenced by their style of shit. Yeah. Does Fomer Simpson do foam posits? Because they've dropped a few of them. Does he do foam posits?
He does basically whatever shoe he can get.
No, but I want to know, does he do foam posits? Because that's what he started.
Is that where the name came from?
Yeah, from foam posits. Fomer Simpson.
I'm not wrong, he was, I guess, something like he was a foam posit fan because he's from New York.
No, but I'm saying, did he do like the new foam posits? I'm hoping someone says yes. Because that's awesome.
I haven't seen his channel in a minute, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, I know his channel does really well. Really well.
When it comes to sneakers stuff, I'll be honest, like you just said, I don't really, it's not that I'm not watching too many of them.
Yeah.
I really just, again, whatever, like either I'm in your live or Bulldog's live or a couple other lives.
Bulldog.
That's how I know, or obviously I follow Z Sneakerhead and a couple other vlogs. And they talk about it already. So it's like I don't really go to too many channels anymore. I mean, I go to Nightwings if I want to know exactly if they changed the material or if they changed the tech on it.
He's pretty blunt with it. Shout out to Nightwing.
Like he's the one that literally told, figured it out that they weren't putting real hexalite in the Iverson.
Yeah, and just like on the Iverson 1, they weren't giving you DMX technology. He called that out, which like he knows his shit pretty well, man. Shout out to him, man. Yo, let me acknowledge you. Acknowledge me by sending donos. I acknowledge you. I'm Andrew Todd. Thank you for the $5 CA. That's Canada, I assume. I hope it's not cancer. Let's hit a promo for this gentleman real quickly. We got the 18th letter in here too. I always love to hear what he got to say. But let's hit a good old promo real quickly and acknowledge the love. Let's go.
DJ Dells, I love you, love you, love you, love you.
Hey, yo, Playboy, watch where you stepping, You see what I got on, fam? Styles, check, shitting on niggas with the shoes. My whole flock is fly. Peep the bird's eye views from the checks to balances. Flex the EA's punish release calendars. Big bangs, no silences. Delsy on your news feed. Problems we solve them on Fridays with more kicks than Bruce Lee. Switching up speeds, riding the Fuji in the movie. And you have 3 spraying the AR-15 on Hollywood posters. Score like the Riddick Chronicles. Leave a nigga stretched off white like Virgil Abloh shoes. These dope boy classics on my feet make it look like I got more samples than Ron G. I'm a soldier for the culture. My wave runners got it off the coaster. Hawaii ramming grams of the fish scale to Norfolk. And I ain't no saint if a nigga walk up. I put in pain. Blow a circle in your back like an organ. Phone posit. I keep my sweetness in union with my thought process. It's all concepts. And most we take an L, but that's money saved. Quarter W on grills, double up the pay. For the win, a different kick every other day. One by the door and the other one tucked away. Bees like that sometimes, that's what my brothers say. And yeah, I'm an addict for sneakers, you gotta love a J.
DJ Bells. Ooh, baby, you rock my bells.
12 pounds. Boom, boom, boom! What's good?
Good is I'm Andrew Todd. Shout out to Richard Stockman too, man. Shout out to EC3. Shout out to Pro Rican in the building, DC, everyone up in this bitch. Guys, hit that like, share this shit. This is real shit over here, man. This ain't that bullshit over there, or over there. This is that real shit, all right? Official tissue, you dig? Yo, RG, if you around, can you cam up with the cause pieces since you got the real cause? I think that would be real special, man. Yo, why is the Reebok pump not get the love? I mean, be honest, guys. Do you guys think that the Reebok pump is corny or something? Like, I noticed they have a struggle with the Reebok pump as far as the like embracing the shoe, like how we embrace like other sneakers around that time, you know? Like why do you like let me pick your brains. 18th letter, you're very cultural, and same with Ewing King, aka Henry. Um, throw said, "Yo, throw, it's good to see you, man. I feel like I haven't seen you in a minute." Why do you guys think, starting with 18th letter? Why do you think that like the Reebok pump gets embraced only by like Bach heads? You know, like Reebok heads.
Shout out to you, Dale. Thank you for allowing me on your platform, brother.
Well, you're always
Really
welcome. You got the
appreciate it.
keys to the house, baby. You got the keys to the house.
Well, one of the reasons I think so is because when we think of Jordans and everything, right? We think of the fact that Michael Jordan won championships, all the promotions and different things like that. When it comes to a lot of the athletes that represent a Reebok when we were coming up, a lot of them, didn't end up getting championships. And I think sometimes too, with a lot of other people, their minds are, people have short memories, but when I was growing up, especially like I know at the same time when you was coming up in the 90s and everything like that, Reebok, I hate to say for today, but Reebok was like that masculine rugged sneaker. It was like that masculine rugged sneaker. You had the D Browns, just the high top pumps. Nothing looked it better coming from the culture than a tracksuit and a pair of Reebok pumps, and everybody like it's crazy to think because everybody was wearing Reebok at the time when I was coming. It was like I try to tell the kids today that even though Jordan was at the top, all of the other brands wasn't far behind. Like if you could get a pair of Jordans, you had the Reebok pump D Browns. You had the high top pumps. You had the Fila Spaghettis, Jerry Stackhouse. You had the Grant Hills. You had like all of these different, or you had the Nike Air Indestructs, the Dennis Rodmans. Like a lot of these different brands wasn't far behind, and they was well promoted, and they was well out there, and they was rugged sneakers. But today I just think with a lot of the kids, they just don't do their due diligence to research the culture, and then on top of it, they just know of what has lasted from the past, which is the Jordans. As time has went on, even the Reebok question don't get as much love as it once did when I was growing up. And that was because of the promotion and Iverson that was behind it and stuff like that.
Yo, if you know who's on the screen, comment who's on the screen. I'm just trying to see if people understand who this man is. This man, some people would say that he was robbed at the slam dunk contest against Michael Jordan. Some people think he
I
was
know who that is.
the human
I know who
highlight
that
reel.
is.
You heard?
Hey, Dales, I just wanted to add one more thing. Like I
Please.
said before, I gave you your props and everything, what you were saying earlier, because I was here from the beginning. You was one of the first people that I watched. You inspired me to get phone posits, different sneakers. But the difference between you and a lot of these other cats, of course, you being from New York City, sneakers, hip hop, it's all part of y'all culture up there. And you was doing it for the love. You wasn't doing it. You was doing it because it was your culture. You wasn't doing it because it was a come up. And for a lot of these people, it was a come up. And when it's people that just look at things that are culturally tied to people as a come up, then it becomes diluted, and that's what has happened. It's time.
Oh yeah, it definitely has, man. This shit is watered down now, bro. That's why people say the sneaker game is dead. There's always gonna be people the sneaker game's gonna be around forever. You know why? Because we need to wear sneakers on our feet, right? And we look fresh to death like $1,000,000. So shit, it's always gonna be rocking nonstop, and we're always gonna be looking good, smelling good, all that good shit. So, you know, we're always going to be wearing that fly shit. You know, some people be like, the sneaker game is dead. We're going to go, I'm going to start collecting Pokemon and shit like that and do videos on that. Nah, motherfucker. Sneaker game ain't never dead because we always got to look right, man. We always got to wear our shit. How many of these YouTubers show the bottom of their shoes, B? Ask them to show the bottom of their shits. Them shits are all new, man. You can lick them bitches, you heard?
And I still remember when you was offended when I forgot it was one sneaker event that you went to and you said that they didn't even pay any homage or show any love to Jumpman Bostic.
Yeah, because that's you gotta understand is I'm what's his name? Khaled always says this special cloth material, bro. You're never gonna see people like us again because it's so diluted, as you said. I love that word diluted, bro. Man, you know, I was talking to someone last week. They told me, Dels, when you die, that's when people are gonna show love to you, bro. People are never gonna show love to you until you're dead in the casket. That's when you're gonna start seeing the views go up. Even later on, that's when you're gonna start seeing documentaries on YouTube, sneakers and shit. And my ass, that's just how the world works, bro. They motherfuckers want fake shit. They don't want the real shit. There's so many YouTubers, right? And they just magically have every fucking sneaker. How do they magically have every sneaker? Now I know some people do, you know what I mean? But they showing fakes, bro. They showing them replicas. I want to move on from this vibe right here. For people that I just want to catch people up. He said, he says, Luke Longley was a bum, man. Yo, shout out to the one and only Bill Cartwright. Bill Cartwright had the ugliest mother effing shot in the game. His
Jesus
shit,
Christ.
he went like this and then let it off. Remember Bill Cartwright shit? He had them long ass arms. You know, he was a center. He would like adjust and then let it go. He had the ugliest shot in the game, B.
I definitely remember.
Yeah, man. Akeem Olajuwon, legendary. David Robinson, legendary, man. I was such a big fan of those guys back in the day. Shout out to Fat Boy Kicks. I see you in here. Thank you for being a member. Shout out. Humans are dumb. Humans are dumb. Get a dog, he said. Good Lord. No, I knew what you were saying when you said Luke Longley. I just got a little thrown off for a sec. So, yo, check it out. We got RG in the building. Man, everyone acknowledge him. We got RG in the building. That's my dude right there.
I want to say something before anything. RG, I apologize.
So he got this is educate. I want to make this clear. This is for education. Let me set this shit up because I'm going to put it as a clip too. This is for educational use only.
Yes.
Guys, we do not endorse you buying fake products here. This is to stop you from buying the fake shoes.
Be careful.
Or not stop you, excuse me. This is from stopping you from getting ripped off, thinking you're buying a legit shoe when it's a fake. So I want you to show your shoe, Henry, in vast detail. Hit the like button too and subscribe. And RG, I want you to study him like Inspector Deck. And then point out what you think is off with the shoe. And you could literally cut him off if you'd like. Actually, no, let him just show you the whole shit and then, you know, try to remember what you see as funny style. Let's go. That is the Fugazi right there.
Okay. Well, right off the bat, if you look at the print on the bottom, like the handprints, I mean, you could just see that is completely. What side shoe is that, Henry?
What side is that? The left side.
The left side?
Yeah.
All right. All of the hands on the bottom should be consistent throughout the pairs. So you could see like that that Mickey Mouse hand, kind of like right there going through the jump man.
Yeah.
Now show yours again, Henry. Now keep talking, please.
Yeah, it kind of seems like it's more like darker, but it could be just because he has the black light on it.
Yeah, I just tried so you can see.
So what are you saying again? Explain it to me, just for people that may have lost what you were saying on that.
Right. So on the outsole, what I noticed with the reps, the UA, Like the.
It's a darker
do me a
print.
favor, Henry. Could you bring up the pair that's not charged up?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Hit the like, hit the thanks, all that good stuff, please. Okay.
Yeah, it's hard to see on camera, but the tint on the bottom is usually like a little bit. It has like a tint of green on the UAs, and
that
this,
one has no greenish kind of.
Yeah, I don't know if you could see it.
These were just charged too, so I don't know if it's a difference. These were charged like about a couple minutes ago.
So what about the print? The print is fine on them though. The print is. You were saying something about the print. It's darker on the.
He's talking about this part. You see how the gloves are darker on mine, and on hers they aren't that dark.
Yeah, they are really dark. They look like a tattoo when someone's really heavy on it. The tattoo is heavy on the skin. That one just looks right. Yours looks dark.
Yeah, you can see a difference there.
All right. Henry, continue, please. Show more. Show the back. Show the cheeks. You see anything off on the cheeks?
It's kind of crooked, Henry. Just like put it up.
Like a little more toward your face. Perfect.
Yeah. Go down. Usually, like with the UAs, like the tab will be flimsy back here.
Oh, this is not flimsy.
What about the stitching? You see how right under the Nike Air where you have the stitching right there? How does that look? Is that look funny to you at all or no?
It's hard to tell.
Henry, put it a little more centered toward your face, off camera. There you go. Perfect.
Yeah, I mean the stitching doesn't look too bad. It's a little bit sloppy, but it doesn't look that bad. Yeah, it's just like the little details. I mean, that looks like it's a pretty good bet.
And this is what I said on my IG live. The thing is, this is a sneaker now that's going between $4,000 to about $8,000 now.
Oh,
so it's gonna be.
Sorry to cut you off, bro. Let me see this part right here. Like,
and by the way, just so y'all understand, this right here is the legit pair from RG.
Yeah, RG got a legit pair.
So try to match up his view right there.
Yeah,
and then like put you on the screen. Bang.
Well, yeah, you
try to stay still.
You see like the cut. You see like the like right here, like the mudguard cut. You see how it's low. On his, it's a little bit higher up.
Oh, it's a lot higher up. Stay still. Not you, RG. Henry, stay still. Henry, put it straight on the camera. Bring it down.
You worn yours, right?
No, he's talking. Stay right there, please. Stay right there. He's talking about where the midsole is, how it has that rubber, that piece that hooks up, kind of like where it zigzags.
Right here.
Point. There you go. Do you see how much space is on Henry's? Oh, Henry, why do you keep moving? You see how much space is there compared to RG's? It's a lot of space right there.
And you can't even see like the lasered hand right here. If you go back.
Oh, you keep moving. Yeah, there should be a lasered hand. Is all the lasered hands always placed in the same area?
From what I've seen, it's been pretty consistent. I mean, I'm sure it's hard for them to get it exact on every pair, but from what I've seen, yeah.
Hold on, let me put it on.
Yeah, there's a big amount of space right there compared to RG. RG, point to where you're talking about that space.
Yeah.
Yes, right there. Now look at yours. A lot of like your fingertip is literally it's like a centimeter, over a centimeter versus a hair, a chin hair.
You know, he's a size 12. This is a 13. So there's not.
Yeah, but that's not a big difference.
Yeah, that's not that a big difference. So please, if anybody watches this afterwards, it does deal with raps, but but you know, no. RG's is a size 12. I'm a size 13.
This is a 12 and a half pair. This is a
it's 12 and a half.
Even closer.
Wow. That's crazy.
That's a double unicorn right there. That's a sample.
Yeah, I mean, that's
but I will
wild.
say this. I'll say this, and this is the other reason is like I know a lot of people close to me that have got for thousands of dollars because they wanted something like this, and
I'm
you
not
know
buying no fucking shoes anymore unless it's
that's
from the
what I'm
retailer.
saying. It's just too scary because look, RG, put it at far, put yours at a good distance. Let's be honest, you don't see the difference.
Yeah, what about the shade though? But that could be the lighting.
Well,
Keep Henry, keep yours on the same angle. Try to match him. Try to mimic him. You guys try to mimic each other. Because this is oh shit. Damn, 18th letter left. Shout out to 18th letter. See, like even like you see what I see is Henry, please leave it, please. I'm sorry.
I'm trying to get the light. Like there you go.
No, the lighting was fine. Just you got to stay still. Your camera's trying to focus. Yeah. You see, like on his pair, you can see the hands throughout the upper, like toward the toe area. You can't see that on Henry's pair. Is there even hands on there?
Yeah, you can see it. It's just my lighting. Like I said, I don't have no lighting facing me right now. But
I still don't see it though. You should be able to see it, even if the lighting is bad.
Yeah. You know, I mean, like I said, it's just too scary because
Eddie, he knows their replicas. We're just doing this for educational value, you know.
Oh, I know. I get it.
So people don't get got, man.
Yeah.
You know? So someone tried to sell me a fake pair of these, bro, and I wasn't having it, man. You know, I studied.
Give me 1 minute. I got two.
When you buy like a shoe like this, you got to do your homework, bro.
Yes.
Every time. You know.
That's one of the reasons why I used to. You know, there's certain people I still follow, and I still, because, you know, let's say one day I do go back to start trying to get my collection back.
Yeah.
I want to know what, because I'm about to do reach backs. Yeah. So reach backs, you got to be careful because these factories overseas have had time to not perfect them, but closely get to the original look. Like somebody could get caught with these. A kid that doesn't know really well, and his parents don't know much either, looks at this sneaker, and I'm like, yo, give me $3K. You know, it's $5,000 right now on StockX, $8,000 on Go. Just give me $3K. It's yours.
Yeah,
they'll be like, oh, okay. And they'll do it. It has everything. I mean, it kind of has everything. It has a dust bag. It has the whole card. It's scary. And again, to me, my way of thought is I don't have to go that route because I go to different. I love different other brands, and I love a steal. I'm a bargain crazy. So if I get something dope for a low price, I'm gonna get that over getting something for retail that is gonna hit me over the head. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So like this is my second pair that I've got from them. And I've always told them I'm not paying for them. Send it to me and I'll check it out, and it is what it is. And then let people see what they want to see. But I do say most of the times, be careful because they're scary. Before it was like they'll either send you the wrong box, they would either send you the wrong hang tag, they would send probably the retro hang tag instead of this. And now it's getting scary, bro.
Yeah.
It's getting very scary, and especially with these high-priced Jordans, like off-white Jordans.
You have to do your research in advance. Like anytime you buy a shoe like this, you have to look at comparison videos. I used to watch videos from iCollect. He does the real versus fake videos. All the time. I take it to my local, the consignment shop around my way just to validate. Even if I buy a shoe from StockX or eBay or Go or Grail, I'll still take it to the store to have them check it out. You know, just to be safe. You know,
like the scary part about that, these people have perfected just all the StockX accessories that come with the sneakers. They'll give it all to you if you want. They'll ask you, do you want the receipts, even Foot Locker receipts? They have it all.
There's replica companies. The fakes, though, Henry. There's always something that's off on them.
I'm gonna be honest with you. After this assessment, we shall say, them shits look fake as fuck. But without seeing his shit, them
You
shits
can't
look
tell.
real.
Yeah.
Until I seen his shit.
They're putting really good material on this stuff.
No, I mean it looks good, Henry. It looks good, but them shits look mad fake, B. After seeing his joint, like I see so much wrong with it. Like it's like red flag after red flag. Like you see how naturally, like, look, just show the upper right there. Just, oh shit, right there. Just like you could see, like there's no view of the handprints on the upper. And even, your lighting is good enough where we could see them handprints. This motherfucker could go stand outside in the dark and we could see the handprints. Like, yeah, they're not even, like, RX said it. They not even close. Like, yeah, y'all got to step your shit up, B. Them shits is not it right there.
On Fords in general, this stuff is usually, like, this is where they get it messed up, is like this part right here. Yeah. You know, they can't get the line up the materials correctly.
Yeah, but you would think by now they'd be able to do that. I'm glad they aren't, though. I'm glad they aren't.
Do, but you gotta. So they do on certain pairs. Now a lot of these pairs are now mass produced, so that's why they don't mind giving some pairs away, especially mass produced ones.
Oh, so they're giving you the boo boos. Yeah, Boss Fight said it best. Sorry, Henry.
When I had my off-white 4s, I had them out. I beat the crap out of them. I was like, they're gonna be beat. I mean, why not? Let me beat them up. I'd rather beat those
off-white 4s still.
Yeah, over there.
Do you have the women's off-white 4s? Stretch does. Where are you, Stretch?
I don't have
those. On foot, you can't tell that. Like, look, I was at my daughter's graduation, right? Two weeks ago. Shout out to Goldie. Congratulations. She's in middle school now. Love you, baby. I seen after her graduation, after Goldie's graduation, they had like something in the courtyard area. And I seen this young man wearing the Cause. I just look at him and I'm like, dope shoes,
Yeah.
Like, and then I told I think I told Stretch was like, there's no way that young man got no the real shit. Some shit's a fake. And like at the end of the day, like they could have been, just like I was wearing Yeezy 2, Nike Yeezy 2s. People may have looked at me and said, oh, Dells is rocking fake shits. You know what I mean? Like, even though I'm not, like, it's just unbelievable to a lot of people that they could be wearing something that's how much money is that sneaker worth around your size?
Mine? This one? 35?
3,500. How much is a Blink Solar Red Yeezy 2, Nike Yeezy 2 worth? I have no clue.
Our size right now, that one's about
$6,000 to $10,000.
Yeah. Shit, that's crazy. Nike Yeezy? Yeah, they're Nike up there, bro. Yeezy.
Yeah,
that's like
that much. Well, the cars right now, the cars that we just showed right now, on my size on StockX is $5,000. On GOAT, it's $8,000.
Oh my god! So that shoe's worth that much money?
Yes, and the Off-White 4 at one point was $10,000.
Oh my god!
And a couple people started putting their pairs up there. I don't know where StockX got out of nowhere from one size 13. I don't know where they had 7. Listen, I'm not gonna assume anything, but it dropped the price a little down. But still, that Off-White 4.
That's a dream shoe of mine. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's a dream shoe of mine to have.
You could get it, Del. Anybody could get these. Anybody.
All you need is the money, but I don't want. Look, to me, and this is no disrespect to some of you guys, because like, especially like someone like RG. RG's a bowler. The motherfucker be dropping like 10 G's on a pair of shoes. B, this guy money ain't a thing. Jay-Z and Jermaine Dupri, he was actually in the car too. He was just tying his shoe during that shit. Money ain't a thing. You heard? But let me tell you something, man. Like, I just can't do that. Even if I had the money, I'm cheap. When it comes to me, I'm cheap. When it comes to my friends and family, I'll give you everything. You know what I mean? But with me, I'm cheap. I'm not paying over resale. Like I don't even like paying $50 over resale. I've done it, you know, but I'm cheap. I'm a cheap motherfucker when it comes to myself. Me.
It hurts. It hurts.
Like $10,000, dude. People paying fucking $12,000 to $20,000 for Red Octobers. This guy here, we did a video yesterday, and I'm not trying to recycle content. It just makes sense to show this. We're not going to dig deep into it. Watch yesterday's video, please, because it was a banger. This guy traded his $40,000 car for a pair of the Air Mags.
Oh, he's got the Air Mags on feet. Yo, where'd you get those?
Traded my car for them.
Hey, how much are they worth, you think?
Probably about 40, I would say.
40,000 on the feet.
I mean, goddamn, you traded your car for a pair of shoes? Shoes?
I would do it, Dels.
Yo, would you wear them though?
I don't know about that. If it was the auto laced ones, I think that the car is going to depreciate and the auto laced mags will just keep
cars
going
ain't
up.
worth shit no more. Cars.
Well, they do. They are higher than they used to be, but
it's still not worth like a sneaker like that.
Nah. That mag is highly sought after, and I disagree. You can move that easily for the right price. You know what I mean? There's a line of people.
Oh, you're talking about from you're picking up on last week?
Yeah. Not to get off subject, but I would.
No. I want you to. I like that. I like that you steering the boat a little bit. Pause.
Yeah.
So you think so if you had a pair of Air Mags, and this goes look, when we have our conversations, you guys are part of the conversation. You guys are just in the chat. So talk to us, communicate, rock out.
Out to the chat, huh?
For real. Hold up. Let's stay on topic with this shit. So you're saying if you had Air Mags right now, you would have no problem selling them shits right now, you don't think?
Well, you're saying if I had them, would I sell them?
If you had them in your hand and you were going to sell, we got a beautiful human being in the building. Rami's here. Look at that handsome bastard. If you had Air Mags in your hand right now, and while I talk to RG, I am talking to you right now. You also. So talk to me whether you're watching live or on the playback. You motherfucker. Yes. No, not him. You. You. You think you could sell them right now?
Absolutely. I got some. I know someone who would buy them for sure.
Yeah,
yes.
but, and I want to challenge you. I'm just challenging you a little. This is no disrespect.
All right.
But you also are a human being that has spent thousands of dollars with plugged in people that own very expensive sneakers.
Facts.
Now, someone like myself, I don't. Well, that's a lie because I know you. So. I can't go there, but I am not a human being that has spent that type of. Oh, thank God he is here. I love that you are here right now. Thank you, because I need you here right now.
I heard the words Air Mag mentioned too many times.
Polar Bear. Everyone acknowledge this man in the damn chat, please. Yo,
please,
let's get back to business. I got it thrown off by this fucking amazing human being. So look. An average human being, right? An average guy that owns some sneakers but doesn't own PEs, cause samples, things of this nature, the damn mags that someone here owns. Like, you guys got the little plug. They're not even little. That sounds disrespectful, so I gotta rewind that. DJ, rewind that. You guys got your plugs. You got your peeps that you have done business with. You guys broken bread with some big ballers. The regular cats that just got, GR shit, and then the flossy stuff they got don't go higher than a Dornbecker or something like that. Like an average sneakerhead, right? Yeah, we don't like. I keep saying we, but it's not right for me to say we. They don't have the plugs you have to sell shit. You could call people up. They can't.
We all started somewhere. You know what I mean?
But you moved up. You moved. We're moving on up. You moved up. You buying fucking Florida Gator peas. This man right here, what you drinking right there with the yellow
Milk,
straw?
milkshake. I felt
Okay,
like I
from
wanted some
where?
ice cream this evening.
From where?
Brewster's. It's
From
a
where?
little spot around Brewster's. It's called Brewster's Ice Cream. They
It's
actually
good.
hand make all the ice. Oh, this shit's fucking phenomenal.
Oh, for
Like
real?
I
Okay.
should
Shout out
not
to
be having this.
Brewster's. It's good
I should not
stuff.
be having this.
It's all right, man. You still look good, man. The hair tight.
I
You look
appreciate it.
right, baby.
I'm trying.
So,
I'm trying.
yo,
I'm trying to stick to your point.
listen, you good, bro. But what I'm saying is, it's like you guys are plugged in. The average guy, look, I'm not saying Henry is like average. He's a phenomenal human. Everyone here is a phenomenal human being, but we're talking about people that have the connects. You guys are talking amongst people that are in a different bracket. You know what I mean? Henry ain't buying PEs, Air Mags. Rami, you don't own anything of them that kind of nature,
Nah,
correct?
my highest thing was like the Travis SBs.
Yeah.
But
So like people like even me, I know you guys, so I guess I am kind of plugged in. But like, and I mean, and then these guys can say, "Well, shit, I'm plugged in too. I follow all these fuckers." But like, I don't know. It took me like 5 years to sell my Red Octobers. I'm gonna keep it funky. You. I've been wanting to get rid of them shits for the past 5 effing years, and I
Well, it's a blessing
finally
that you sold them now. Then
what?
it's a blessing. It's a blessing that you sold them now. Then because you got the highest market that you could for them. That was a
Yeah.
dead stock shoe. That was like that shit broke my
No,
heart
it
to know
wasn't
that you had
dead
to get rid of
stock.
them guys.
I sold it. It was lightly worn. I wore it.
Oh,
I
okay.
wore it just for videos, but it was like barely, like
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Then.
maybe a minute. It wasn't like I wore them for like a hell amount of time. You know what I mean?
I mean, still
better.
to find it, still OG all right. All 4 lace tips, lace lock itself, the dust
Yo,
bag.
let me tell you something. They gave me so much cash when I bought that shit. I didn't have room in my pockets to put them in.
No, that goes in a satchel. That goes in your man bag.
No, I didn't. I don't have a man bag. I wasn't
That's
prepared
why
for
you
this.
get a man bag. You go buy a fanny pack and you stuff it in there.
I didn't have a man bag, bro. I was about to stick money in Stretch's pocket, bro. I had
Jesus
so
Christ.
much money in my
I'm gonna tell
pocket.
you this.
They had to bring out the
Pretty sure that
money
would have made him a
machine,
stripper.
bro. It was
Pretty
crazy.
sure that would have made Stretch a stripper.
I'm gonna tell you this. It's funny because I still remember the day. Me and Dels were live, and Dels didn't know yet how much the Red Octobers were going for. And when I showed him they were going for $30,000 in his size, his mouth dropped. Like
Nah,
what?
they never were 30,000.
Yeah,
really?
it was 30,000. And I
Yeah,
told
they
you,
were.
and you looked
But
it up.
I should have sold then. I didn't get to sell them.
Yeah, well, that was like.
But they're never going to go any higher than where they're at now.
No, not right now. No, I mean that was during COVID though when we talked about it, and everything was skyrocketing.
Yeah, but that's because everyone was rich, man. Everyone was on that. I'm rich, bitch. Everyone had money then because the government was giving. I always say this story, man. This chick I know, her son was a dishwasher, right? He was 19 years old, just got out of school, dishwashing on the side while going to college. He was getting 700 and change a week. I never made 700 and change a week when I was 18, 19 years old. I made a little bit of money, but not like that, That's a lot of money for your average 19-year-old a week. 700, or is that light work? And I'm tripping. A week.
That's good money.
It's a little different.
That's fucking incredible money.
That's incredible money.
Yeah, for 19, I remember what I was making at 19.
That's good money for me at least. For me at least.
Yes. The new generation, they have so many opportunities that we didn't back then. I've met so many young kids at that age, between the age bracket of 16 to about mid-20s, that are making more than their parents are at the moment. And their parents...
No, these young cats are ambitious, Henry. You're right.
Yeah, they're crazy. They
Joe Dizzle, what up? Joe Dizzle, come up. Show your sneaker collection. Stop playing.
Not only are they making money with sneakers, they're making money with trading cards, they're making money with apparel, they're making money with collectibles. These kids are a little bit... It's just different for them. But I get what you're saying. Like, in our era,
Cutting lawns ain't it no more.
$700, you would think we're millionaires.
Dude, and yo, that's why the economy was so good then, bro, because of that money, bro. Everyone got their bread. I didn't get the bread, but a lot of other people around me did, and they were very generous. Shit. They'd be like, yo, you want to go out to eat, man? We going to Ruth Chris. We're going to go here. I'm like, yeah, let's go, bro. Shit. Oh, it's on me. It's on me. These motherfuckers never had a dime in their pocket. Now they want to take me out to Ruth Chris. They want to take me out to all these spots, to eat, man, to get that Wagyu steak. You know? They didn't even know what Wagyu was until they stimulus, bro. They didn't know what a Wagyu was. They thought it was a dog or some shit, bro. Now they like Wagyu. That's the best steak. That's from Japan. They be massaging them and shit. Oh, now you cultural and shit like that, man. Like now you know about all types of foods and meats and shit. Pause. Like goddamn, bro. Like it's funny how money make people act different, Bree. But it's a blessing that my friends are at least not scumbags. They share the wealth, you know. But goddamn, I just can't put my finger on it when it comes down to spending that kind of money. I think it's just because I'm cheap when it comes to myself. I feel guilty when I spend money on myself. You know.
So let me do this then, Dale.
I've seen you showing Yeezy.
But you know what? My doctor, hold up real quick. My doctor yelled at me once. My doctor said once, he said, you got to stop fucking caring about everyone else in your life and start caring more about you. Spoil yourself. Go out. Spend money on yourself. He gave me a whole lecture. He was like, you care too much about yourself. And I was like, you know what? That's some food for thought right there. I was like, this guy needs a raise. Like, he already makes mad money. He's a doctor. But I think us humans, especially us men, because I always am trying to support us men and uplift us men. Sometimes us men, we have that feeling like we have to always be that, like perfect. You know, you're either a piece of shit man or you're a good man. That's just how I look at things. Like, he was trying to tell me, like, you also got to take care of you, you know. Stop focusing always about just, you're like everyone, you know what I mean? That's around you. Like enjoy life too. Live a little, motherfucker. You know what I mean? I don't know.
But it also is factor. So, I was having a conversation with somebody, and we were having some work done in the attic just recently, and we had get some insulation replaced. No shit. And guy came in, and everybody, they walk when they go upstairs to go to the attic. They're walking through my sneaker room, so they're sitting here and they're asking questions. And
I hate that.
I always want to talk. I love it, so I like to talk about things I love. So they asked some questions, and they was like, what's the most expensive thing in your closet? I was like, it's not up here. And they looked at me. I was like, it's downstairs. They was like, well, what is it? I told him what it was, and he just kind of looks at me, and he's trying to process what I'm saying. I was like, yeah. It's just my thing. He's like, man, I asked how much you spent. I told him what the cost was, and he was just like, how do you spend that much on a shoe? Anytime I've heard that question more times than I can count, and it turns into the fact of, all right, cool. What do you love? Turns out that he loves firearms. What's the most expensive you spent on a firearm? Upwards with the modified scopes, modified pieces, triggers, everything. It got up to about, close to 10 G's.
Yeah.
It's about what you love.
You like exactly.
That's what it factors into. So when people sit there and say, "Oh, you spent that much on some shoes," I'm like, especially I've had this conversation with women. Yeah. You spend that much on a bag if you had the ability to.
These girls are wearing these damn bags that worth mad money.
Facts. Or in some situations, other men. Oh, I wouldn't spend that much on
cars.
Okay.
Men don't tend to spend mad money on a car. They buy. I dropped 100,000 on this car, man. Like, okay, well, yeah.
It's all about what you love. I know some guys who it's because of what they love. It generally comes down to the factor of what you love and what you'll put towards it. Realistically speaking, if it's something you love, within reason, there is no limit, especially if you have it to spend. So it just, I never look at it as a shaded thought. Like when somebody says, "Oh, you spent that much on a pair of shoes," I'm pretty sure you spent that much on something. If you had the ability to, you would. And that's
Facts.
not a bad thing. It just all comes down to what do you love?
Yo, Polar Bear, I was praying to God, baby Jesus, that you were gonna come through yesterday. Oh, shit, God, why you gotta speak out loud? Yo, let's play this real quick.
Oh, he's got the Air Max on feet. Yo, where'd you get those?
Traded my car for them.
Hey, how much are they worth, you think?
Probably about 40, I would say.
40,000 on the feet.
Beautiful.
So are those the same ones you got, Polar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got the auto laces. Those auto laces.
Those are the what?
Auto
Those
laces
are
right
those
now
are
are being $100K and up.
Wait a minute,
Run
what
about,
did you
yeah.
say they were?
The auto, the auto lacing ones. The
Those
ones
are
that actually,
auto lace?
no, those weren't. Those were the regular ones. I mean, and regular in the obvious sense of like they
Which
do
ones
not
do you
auto lace.
own? You own the
I don't own auto laces. No.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, them joints is about $100K.
Yeah, the auto lace is big.
No wonder why the dog walkers beat you. That explains it now.
Yeah,
I know. I mean, it only makes sense. It only makes sense. I mean, if
and you know what the
need
funny thing is?
hair,
People try to justify that. There's no justification for that.
See, if you had auto laces, I would have given it to you.
The guy that I know that owns them actually won them from the auction. He was part of that auction and won them.
Yeah,
and
that's incredible.
He paid 32,000 for his, but he won it through.
Right, and now that shoe, depending on the size, is rounding out at the lowest 92,000.
He's 11 and a half.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. 92,000 for auto lace or non-auto lace?
Auto
lace.
Okay, auto lace. Now, let me ask you a question. Being that you are a proud owner of the Nike Mag, I don't know why I always want to say Air. Being that you're a proud owner of the Nike Mag, how do you feel about this man trading his car, which he allegedly said? Well, he didn't allegedly. He said it was 40 bands for it. If you were in his shoes, what would you think that was a wise move? And you don't have to answer if you feel uncomfortable.
No, I don't know. God, so here's my question, and this obviously would come down to a couple different factors. Did he walk to that event? Did he? So what I start to factor in is the fact that, all right, he said he gave. First of all, I thought it was anecdotal. I didn't take it serious. But since if we're having a serious conversation about it, then let me put on the big boy pants and say, you know what, that may not have been the best move for my household, but I don't know what's going on in his. Him dumping the car off for a pair of shoes could have been.
How many cars does he have?
Exactly. Like that could have been another Tuesday. This real shit. Jay Dilla said it best. People pocket watch so much versus just saying congratulations, man. Like you did that. Handshakes to you, hand claps to you. Whether you got rid of a car, whether you got rid of a child, God forbid.
Jesus Christ. We sound babies, man.
Whether you paid the bread for it, like, bro, it's okay to just say congratulations and move the fuck on. Everybody feels like their opinion matters in some way, shape, form, or fashion, and that shit is mind-boggling to me. If you ain't got nothing nice to say, just shut the fuck up. Because because if you could do it, you would do it. But if you can't, and don't criticize me for what I did, because I could.
Yeah.
So what is your final thought on it? Do you think that was a wise move or no?
I think if he did it because he could do it.
Yeah.
I think if he did it, it's because he could do it. So banking on that, I say it's the move that fits him best. Would I do it? No. Personally, I would not because it doesn't fit me.
Because if you don't have the cash to buy the shoe, this is the way I look at it. I don't mean to cut you off. I apologize.
Nah, go for it, man. Nah.
My whole thing is, if it ain't in your pocket, then stop it. You heard? Like, if you cannot buy the shit with cash money, then you got no business trading your car for this shit.
But what if he did have the cash and was like the car was just sitting there?
Okay, fair enough. That's fair.
So right now,
like I said, he probably had like an extra Infinity in his garage or something that wasn't being touched, and he's like, you know what? because you no offense,
An extra infinity just hanging around
with that car. People do.
Yo, people. No, you're right. I'm saying life is beautiful. Like I
mean,
kind of I wish I had life like that. You know,
right?
shit.
I can call my cousin up here right now. Right now, parked in front of my grandfather's home is a 1968 Camaro. It's rusted out. It needs a lot of work, but at the same time, I've seen people. He lives on like a side street, so when off the main road, he's another road off to the side. I've seen people pull off that main road and come talk to him about purchasing that car, just because they know if nothing else, the shell and the engine itself. I think it's still a 450 and fit block sitting in that bitch. It's an insane car in itself. I'm pretty sure he could walk into any place and get easily anywhere between 60 and 70,000 just with the condition that it's in. So we don't know what that car. All I'm saying is if he could do it, bruh, more props to you. I couldn't.
Word up.
So I'm not gonna hate on it. I would not do that.
Yo, Joe Dizzle says get rid of the car and the money and the money, but not the kid. Just play. Yo, Joe Dizzle. Yo, Joe Dizzle, came up, man. Everyone want to see you, bro, in your sneaker collection. You got great shoes. Let's go.
Bro, I got to find these damn things, man. I'm looking everywhere for these. No. Oh, I think we found something. Yes, we have. Bang, bang. Got him.
Beautiful day in my neighborhood. All the pretty girls in my neighborhood. Turn up. Sunshine bright on my neighborhood.
It's a beautiful day on the block. Chillin', cracking jokes, keep the youngins taking notes. Classic Snoop blasting out the window. Talk about drinking gin, smoking Indo. Pretty thing next door, baddest, nice rack at the barbecue tonight. I gotta bag that.
It's a beautiful day.
Boom, boom, boom. What's good?
What's good, Joe Dizzle, man, with the $5 dono. Thank you, guys. Them donos keep us rocking. Yo, don't forget, there's a new thing now. It's super thanks on the playback. You go to any video you like and drop a super thanks. That shit keeps it moving and grooving, baby.
I agree with Polar. I mean, you know, if you got it, why not? I mean,
Joe, what up?
Like,
if you have, we were just in a liquor store. I want to say about a month and a half ago. I literally sat there and saw a $14,000 bottle of, I don't know if it was whiskey. I don't. It was 14,000. Brandy.
It was brandy. You showed
me that. Yeah, I took a video of it.
Yeah, I saw you.
For real? Yeah, because in my mind, yeah, it's brandy. It was brandy. In my mind, $14,000 for something you're literally gonna piss away.
I'm about to filter that piss.
That shit must have tasted damn good.
but it came with a little box and it came with a glass, and I'm sitting here staring like, like I know for a fact a bottle of Mad Dog is what, like $7?
This man said Mad.
It makes you feel the same way.
I'm just saying, and a lot faster because it's not as smooth. But all I'm saying is there's gonna be somebody that's gonna come in there. They're gonna buy maybe 2 bottles of those. And they're gonna go about their merry ass day. What's the difference?
Like, I don't see myself doing that even if I had it, because like I said, I can go any other route that I want to, because I you know, yes, I love that sneaker. Like, to me, I have so many brows, like, you know, the undefeated fours, the DB5,
the Carhartts.
Yeah, I'm
talking about shoes up in that price range.
Yeah,
I'm talking about the shoes in that price range.
You know, even the DB5s in my size, actually, that cars that you have right there, RG, that one's probably now about 15 grand because it's a sample and it's a half size. It's I'm gonna tell you, when it comes to that, even if I had it, I can't see because of them. Then I'm like, I start in my head, I'm like thinking, what else can I do? I can go this route and do something else. I love multiple things, but I get it why people do it. Because once you do obtain something like that, you have pride in you the chase. and to have it's dope. It's beautiful. It's a piece of art. To me, sneakers have always been a piece of art.
Absolutely.
To me, especially like a special piece like the causes is to me, the cause trumps over all the Travises, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But it's
I can agree to that. I can agree to that.
It's just like the seven Miros. Those are art pieces to me.
Yeah.
There's certain sneakers that maybe if I was to the point where I basically poop money, then probably I'll do something like that.
Oh, you poop money? That's dope, bro.
I hope it's not coins. I hope it's not. I hope it's not coins. I mean, but that's the whole thing. It genuinely just comes down to the fact of like, all right, but so I told y'all the story before. When I bought the mags, my wife convinced me. Like me and her sat down and we had to talk about it, and it was just like, damn.
Yeah, your wife got a sister, bro. Your wife got a sister.
Nah, she's an only child. Like it tripped me out because like I was sitting on the couch. I was like, damn. I was like, these dudes got the shoe, and I'm sitting down. I was like, man, I know for a fact it's at least 1,000 other things we could do with that money. And she was like, she asked me a couple questions. One was, do you have? She was like, okay. Do you have that to save? I was like, of course. She was like, okay, go get your shoe. And I just looked at her. I was like, you serious? I was like, that's still a lot of money. She was like, baby, I've watched you do everything for this family and then some. You've given up your time. You've given up your body. You've given up you've given up rest. Go get your damn shoe. And it wasn't about the fact of like, oh, we just had the money to throw at it. It was the fact of recognizing like she saw something. She saw a dream that I had, and she was willing to sit there and not just back me, but push me towards it. I was thankful for it. I was very, very thankful for it. So it's not just like if you do have the opportunity, yeah, it's always, I'm gonna say this to anybody, it's always gonna be a bill, it's always gonna be something you gotta pay, it's always gonna be something that's gonna be lingering in one way or a fucking another that you're gonna have to take care of or that you could do. Right, but at the same time, there are once in a lifetime opportunities and moments that come.
And this is what I was talking about when I was saying about what my doctor was saying. Like, this isn't a psychologist. This was like my regular doctor. This wasn't like a shrink.
Yeah.
He was telling me, yo, you care too much about your loved ones and not enough about you. He gave me a lecture like on some French shit. He was like, yo, you are a really loving person. Like, you love your people, like your family, your friends. Like, I'm not telling you, he was like, he like shunned me. He literally sunned me, my doctor. I don't have him no more because he moved, and I loved him to death. He literally sunned me. He was like, yo, you got to focus on your happiness too. Because I think that's the problem with some of us men here. I want to focus. I don't know if y'all noticed the tone. My audience is 8%, if not less, women. It's all men. This type of shit is what's powerful. Us men, we gotta try to help each other up and build us up. You know what I mean? Like, because we need that shit. You know, if you think about it, because like if we have all of us men up in this bitch, we got like 50 people in here. Why not try to build each other up, man? He was telling me, yo, it's great to love your neighbor, your friend, your family, but you also got to make sure you're fucking happy. And you got to do what makes you feel good. And that's what I love is that your woman was like, she knew you wanted them shits and she encouraged you to bring happiness to what you wanted. I mean, you had tears coming out your eyes, bro. It was beautiful.
Absolutely. I still, every now and again, I'll still go down there and cry.
Moment, bro. It was beautiful.
He need a good backbone.
I mean, but that's the whole thing. Like, think about it from this perspective. If you start to break down right now, how many people who depend on you go away from it? Like, how many people lose?
Oh yeah.
I had to learn this shit and I hate to say it, but I had to learn this shit in the worst possible way. I had to be selfish enough for not just myself, but for my family, because I had to put myself first in a lot of other different situations that eventually spanned out to the rest of the people around me. Because a better me, just a better polar, not a father, not a husband, just a better me equaled a better father, equaled a better husband, equaled a better friend, equaled a better brother. It equaled out so many other things, but it started at the root because as men, we wear so many hats. We're husbands, we're fathers, we're workers, we're brothers, we're sons. God knows we're sons. Like we wear so many hats, but that base hat, the one that's just Dell, the one that's just Henry, the one that's just Rami, the one that's just RG, we ever so rarely pay attention to that shit.
Yeah.
And we have to start focusing. We got to be selfish enough to put ourselves at the front of the line because guess what? Everyone else behind it benefits.
100%. 100%.
That's what I love about my wife. My wife, you know, like ever since day one, you know, she wanted to. I wanted to go to Yankees when they had their home opener at the brand new stadium. She's like, "Here for your birthday, you know, hey, I bought 2 tickets. They were a shit ton of money. They were up high." She's like, "Don't take me." She's like, "Take one of your friends. I don't want to go." You know, like our anniversary. If we get married, our anniversary. She's like, why don't you go fly out to Oakland and go watch a Raider game out there? You know, she's like, I don't want to go. You know, take one of your friends. You know,
damn, Joe Dizzle, why you tease us like that? I don't mean to cut you off, Ron.
Next month, I'm going out to
now,
California.
you seem to have a good woman. How long you been married for?
13 years, about.
Okay, yeah. I was married for 10 years. That was the longest.
Married for 14 years.
Woo! Good Lord. God bless.
She's always looking out for my best interest.
Listen, all I know is this, man. We got to make sure that we are happy. That's the most important thing ever. Life is too short. Whether you believe in faith or not, you got to understand one thing is nothing is promised. That's factual. That's scientifically factual. Nothing is promised except right effing now. So make sure that don't be a piece of crap. Joe Dizzle, you were just on. Just come back on. You were just on. Nothing is promised except right effing now. So don't be a piece of crap. I'm not saying to go and rage out and be a piece of shit. But what I'm saying is that live your life and make sure you are happy. I'm on that Oprah shit right now, man.
No, that's not
enough.
Shit.
Real talk. There's not enough content out there where we're uplifting each other, us men, man. There really ain't. There really is not, bro. And I'm gonna take advantage of having only 8% women on this shit, bro. Like, I had someone complain to me the other day, oh, you're with this girl and that girl and this. Well, you know what? I haven't found the right motherfucking girl. So, like, why am I going to settle for just something to smash? I want the right woman. Until I find that, then so be it. And some of them are watching this shit right now. I'm sorry. Hey.
They'll be all right.
Step your shit up. Step your
With
shit
all
up.
due respect, they will be okay. They
hard way too, like, you know, before I started truly collecting sneakers and everything, I was addicted to. I mean, I drank like crazy, smoked weed, everything.
You smoke weed, Henry?
I used to, yeah.
Damn.
And
I'd like to see that.
The moment I started collecting sneakers, little by little, sneakers took over. And I'd rather have had this addiction behind me than have that addiction anymore. Because now I think clear. You know, that me going through that, I went through 10 years of depression, didn't even notice it.
Same to you, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Until I got you know, separated with my ex-wife and went through all that. When I went through psychiatrist, I spoke to my pastor at church, and I cleared it, started coming out, and they said you
came out. Yo, it's Gay Pride Month, man. Congratulations, man.
I knew this OnlyFans was gonna lead to something wrong.
Bro, I love you. I'm just being a dick. I'm sorry. I'm an asshole. He's pouring his heart out, and I'm trying to make comedy out of it.
You were just saying, don't be a piece of shit, Dels.
I am
within reason. Within reason.
Take your own advice.
No, I'm sorry. I could not listen. Henry knows my personality. Henry, I think you know I care about you, Henry. I care about everyone that's on
Well,
this
we know
panel.
we've known each other since what, 2011?
Dude, Henry was one of the first people to buy a Sneaker Addict t-shirt, bro. Like literally this was like 13, 14 years ago. I sold like 7 of them. And he was like the first person. Like I've known Henry for over probably 14 years, bro.
Grief.
Because I've been on YouTube for over 15 years, bro.
2011.
Like I don't even make money off this shit, bro. Like people think that I make money off YouTube. I don't get the views like I used to, and then YouTube takes 30% off everything I get on the donos. But please, that's why I always say, please send them donos because that's the only shit keeping me going right now. Yo, we got Joe Dizzle in here, and we got Influence SB. Joe Dizzle, you in here?
What up? What up? What up?
It is.
I'm gonna hear your promo in a minute, Andrew. Yo, I've been trying to get Joe Dizzle in here for forever. So, Joe,
years? What's up, man?
Joe,
what's up, fellas? What's up?
It is amazing. Hold up.
Hey, you know what? Hey, you know what? I never came on, but what you guys talking about tonight, right? It just hit home, and I'm like, yo, I gotta show up, even if I have nothing to say.
Go ahead.
Even if I have nothing to say, it's just like the shit you guys are talking about. It's just hitting home, dude. It's like I've never jumped on YouTube. I've been watching you guys forever, man. But everything you guys are saying, I'm like, yo, I gotta fucking at least just jump on and let you guys know I'm here. You know.
I was at the gym today, and I've been going to the gym like crazy this week. I don't know if you follow my Instagram, but I've been always on this journey trying to get in good shape, like where I feel happy. When I look at myself in the mirror and I feel really happy. It's been a journey the past year and a half, working very hard at it. And I was thinking, shit. Why does it got to say names?
Hey, let me say this. Let me go back to what you guys were talking about. So all the like the shoe shit and like buying shoes that are too expensive. Like, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
So like doing all that, so like it had me thinking, right? So one time I was at like I'm here at my table, right? My boy sent me over some shoes, some like OG 11s, and I'm like pulling them apart, right? This is a few years back. I have them on my table. I have them like broken down, like crazy broken down, right? All the way down the insole, everything, right? And my uncle tells me, "Oh, you treat your shoes like a gun." What he told me was you treat your shoes like a man would treat his gun, right? And I took offense to that. In a sense, I said, what do you mean by that, right? And he's like, well, like the way a man would treat his gun, but you didn't say like the way the man
inflection was disrespectful.
The way the man I am treating my shoes, right? So I kind of said like, well, this or whatever, and we got to talking, and he's like, well, it's kind of kiddish, right? And I said, but here's the difference, right? Like you're on some Joe Rogan bullshit, breaking your fucking gun down at your table, fucking watching fucking somebody shoot a fucking deer in the forest. But if I break down my kicks, I'm a child, right? And I'm 40 years old. I can go shoot some fucking deer, and I listen to Joe Rogan, right? But I was like, use the word hit. So I'm like, why am I a child? Break down these shoes that you find that are like I should have grew out of, right? But if a man breaks down a gun on his table, that's some man shit. But if I break down this sneaker, which are fucking worth more than that gun, by the way, right? It's like it's childish. But you guys kind of see what I'm saying? I heard
it's the it's the quantification of manhood in someone else's eyes.
Yeah.
Like Fuller said how the dude was like, "Oh, I can't imagine somebody paying that type of money for a pair of shoes."
Right.
Right. But somebody will go buy $10,000 rims for their whip, right?
No, that's the thing. Everyone looks at value differently of things, of material items. But I think one thing about my audience is deeper than that, man. I think that like a lot of people in my audience are more like, if you notice, when I put people on the screen, they always usually fit, man. It's usually a tight-knit community. And that's what I love about it. Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. I got maybe 5 more minutes because I'm supposed to go out with a friend right now. But let me hit this promo real quick from Andrew, and we're gonna hang out for another 5.
The sneaker game fucking trash, yo. Motherfuckers want you to write a goddamn essay, goddamn chew gum, rub your stomach, rub the top of your head, do 50 push-ups. Let me crease the shoe for you. You can't walk out the store with a box. I gotta fuck the box up. For some lame ass motherfuckers that don't even know who. The sneaker game fucking trash, yo. Motherfuckers want you to write a goddamn essay, goddamn chew gum, rub your stomach, rub the top of your head, do 50 push-ups. Let me crease the shoe for you. You can't walk out the store with a box. I gotta fuck the box up. For some lame ass motherfuckers that don't even know who.
Yo, shout out to the one and only. I'm Andrew Todd. Thank you for the dono, bro. I appreciate you.
Boom, boom. What's good?
Yeah, but
boom, boom. What's good?
The whole thing is, I was at the gym and shit, and I was thinking, I was like, yo, man, I got all these, like, I was dealing with a bunch of things going up like this year, right? Like Polar Bear noticed, me and Polar Bear talk behind the scenes. A few of the guys on here have, and it's like, yo, like, we got to start uplifting each other, man. It's important. And like, that's something that like the sneaker community never focuses on. I was doing cardio the other day and I was thinking, yo, we need to start uplifting each other more, like us as men, like, because like, yo, shit is crazy out here in this world, man. Like, if we're all a bunch of fellas, and yeah, shout out to the female sneakerheads out there and all that, but yo, why not gravitate toward just like uplifting? You know what I mean? Like at this point, because I think this may, like, I seen the chat, people really feeling this, man. And I'm not trying to do this every show and all that, but at the same time, man, I just feel like, yo, like it's a beautiful thing when you have people from other cities, states, countries, and we all coming together like Voltron and vibing for a second, you know?
I mean, but that's the whole thing. Like from where, and just from where I'm sitting at, every person on this screen has a collection that stands 10 toes down to itself, one of the best things I've ever seen. That's why it's like in half of these battles, I know for me personally, it's not about me sitting here just like, all right, bet I'm gonna pull the better sneakers. My sneaker's better than yours. I honestly want to see what the fuck you gonna pull because I haven't seen this shit.
Yeah, you're damn right.
I love seeing what these guys have shown forth and then been able to find out how much more they are just as people and just as men outside of just their sneakers.
Yes,
because it's just like, yo, that was the door that opened. It was like the key to the door that opened up something so much more because they were willing to. So it was like, yo, this is crazy. Like, yo, crazy ass dunk collection sitting right here to the left of me, and another crazy ass dunk collection sitting here to the right of me. Then, Mr. You didn't see it, so it don't exist, but I got it sitting in the back of my closet up here to the top right of me. It's fucking insane. Call samples out of the fucking wazoo. Then you look at Henry, like if he don't get an earring deal by the end of this year, we riot. Period.
But Henry, and we're gonna. I gotta end the show real soon because I actually have someone with me right now. Henry, if you want a Ewing deal, you got to put out content, Ewing.
Well, I'll tell you this. I did for years. I was supposed to have a deal with them, but it just fell through. Unfortunately, I'm still not gonna give up. I would love to have my own Ewing. And I will one day.
It'll be there. It'll be there sooner than you know.
Just keep it. They can hear you, but they ain't see you unless you're in front of the camera. God damn, you look good. Shit. Yeah, you look good.
Prove it.
You look damn good. Say hi without them seeing you.
I'm joking.
Y'all.
I'll never see y'all again. With the boobs.
Nice to see you, bro.
What's up?
Nice to finally see you, bro.
What's up, guys? What's
up, Joe Dizzle, man. It was
nice to meet you guys.
Seeing you.
Hey, I never come on, but hey, you guys got me with this one, man.
We gotta do this again for sure.
I felt like it touched me. I was like, yo, that's how I feel. Like You
I'm
know,
gonna be done in a second. I know it's
motherfuckers asking you why like shoes
regular
is that
routine.
important to you? You know, but hey,
Yo, I feel like we all have been there at some point, man. Someone's always questioning our collections, and you know, it makes us happy. That's all you need to know. It makes me happy, right?
You're damn right. Look, I gotta get out of here, guys. You guys, scream, you crazy fucking woman. Yeah, they could. They need to see the other part of you. God damn. All right. Yo, everyone backstage, hang out if you'd like. We about to get up out of here. Thank you. Hit the like, subscribe. Don't forget super thanks, share, please. Salute to you all, man. I wish I could hang out longer, but I had plans. I didn't think this was gonna be such an amazing show tonight. It's damn classic. Thank you, guys.
We need to do